Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Just Joshin 117 live stream. Coming at you live, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on February 25th, 2025. How are we all doing tonight? We got a nice classic game tonight. I was in the mood to build, but not just build a person, not just build a house or even a whole factory. I wanted to build a city. So that's what we're doing. I played this game a bunch when it was first released. Let's see what I remember. We're just going to go ahead and select, let's see. We're going to look at our natural resources here. We're just going to select the best balance of all of them. A couple of them don't have one of them. I think we're going to go with the Green Plains. I think that'll be good for us today. I'm just looking through all the other options. This looks like it needs expansions. We don't have those. Looks good to me. This is the part where I would have had a name, but I didn't come up with one. Hey, Ramona. Hey, Mort. Glad you guys could make it. School again in the morning, but I was off school because there was teacher training on. Someone here. That's totally fine because it is like what? 1 a.m. for you right now? So totally understandable. Great to see you. Regardless. Want to build a Civilization 6? Yeah, I know, right? Good reference. 10 out of 10. Let's go ahead and name it. Should I be Canadian about it? Yeah, let's be Canadian about it. Yeah. All right. So, from what I remember, it's been a while. I didn't do any research. I didn't do any sort of thing of how to best build or anything like that. I was just like, I'm going to figure out what I have to go along. I've got some lo-fi going in the background, just a heads up. I don't want to really listen to the game music of this particular game. I am already annoyed by that. Hold on. I got to change this. Get this out of here. Give me the good stuff. There we go. All right. Getting into the game. Let's start by building some roads and zoning the areas next to them. Buildings will spawn on the zoned areas, and you will unlock new city services and buildings as your city grows. For help, click on the question mark button. It will provide you with information regarding the menu or view you have open. Well, we don't need that. Just immediately going off the rails. How do I even move? There we go. Build roads. That I remembered. So, if I remember correctly, how do I rotate the camera? There we go. I have to sort of get right. Still studying. Quite a bit of me grew up just listening to that. What was I gonna say? Oh, if I remember correctly, you kind of just have to build up a basic thing, make it profitable, and then you kind of go from there. So, I can't build the normal shape that I'd be building here. Well, that's unfortunate. That's where the challenge comes in, right? So, off of this main highway, we got to have a main road, right? We got to just have one going. We're just going to start off with that. Nice and simple. We're going to have that, and we're going to have that. Ideally, that would be straight. Let me make it straight because it's bothering me. I got to, relearn the controls here. Jeez. Oh, don't push that button. It started immediately progressing time, and I was like, that's not what I want. Here, can I control Z? No. All right, that's what we're sticking with. So now what we need... She's studying for 5 years to play the test. Yeah, really. Now what we need are what are called, I believe, tributaries? Either way, roads off of the main road. So this is where some of our basic housing will be. Just a very basic little idea. And we're going to go ahead and make a 4-way stop there. I think that'll be fine, having a 4-way stop. And then we're going to have another one on the opposite corner. And so this can sort of be, we're going to have this go back and go over here and over here and then here. This can be our little like shopping area. And then this road can kind of take us over to what I like to call the industry area, because our industry is going to start causing a lot of pollution. Nice, perfect little square there, right? Definitely perfect square. Nothing, no questions asked. What we're going to do is we're trying to avoid 4-way intersections for the most part. I know I made the joke of it a minute ago. We're going to try to avoid having a lot of those. Any way that we can make sure that traffic just flows is going to be our best friend. So we're going to have a 1-way road coming back this way, and that's going to sort of be for all of our industry. Next thing we need is water and power. So we're going to look for the best spaces for energy production. The map's telling me that right here is the best space. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to put them right... Can I put it in the middle? Oh, I can. Sweet. That'll just help. It'll help me not place them near residential areas. And then just have them come down this way. And then maybe like here. Okay. So that should start powering us. And now we need water. So we're going to need to put this upstream. So like right here. Make some piping. And then we're going to have our waste come out somewhere else. The only place we can really have it come out is down that same stream. Go ahead and connect those two before I forget. And go ahead and make sure that they are powered as well. Just some housekeeping things, more or less. Hey, Christy, don't want a 4-way. Yeah. 3 ways and below. That's terrible phrasing. But yeah, hi, Christy, as well. So, now we're going to deal with our zoning. If I remember correctly, I do not want... Oh, how do I change this? Fill. I don't want fill. Marquee. Small brush, large brush maybe? Yeah. Basically, we don't want to be filling in anything on this main road. Anything off of it is fine, but we want to make sure we avoid filling in the main road because that's just going to increase traffic. There we go. And we got some commercial stores over here. If I remember correctly, our housing is a very big need that we have right off the bat. So let me extend this a bit farther. And then a bit that way. Oops, that's 1-way roads. Oh, no. Well, how do I... Public transport road. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's use that, right? Let's just roll with it. Okay. So let's have this road come here. Do one of these. Do one of those. And then do one of those. Make that a nice little residential area as well. We're just going to roll with our mistakes. We're going to have a little bit of housing on the main road here, but that's fine because we're going to actually have this go... Let's do that. Hold on. 1-way road that way. 3 ways. Yeah, the phrasing can be a bit rough. Just roll with it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. Um, but yeah, maybe that's part of the challenge, right? Can't adjust anything once you place it down, right? Let me just get this connected. How do I? Can I like? Oh, there must be a demolish button somewhere. There it is. Can I not? Okay. Does that demolish button also show up if I'm in like the roads? Yes. Okay. I found the delete button, but we are sticking with what we have. I want to see how it goes. Next thing we need is for the water to cover all of the places that our people are going to be at. That includes industry as well. And then have that connect. Gonna go back a little bit here. Because again, I don't want any along this main road. Okay, that should cover it. And then we're gonna connect. Is that already connected to here? Yes, I did. Okay, perfect. So, that should be all of our zoning, except for industry. We need some industry. Again, just avoiding that main roadway, because that's where all of our traffic is going to be. And people are basically just going to be passing through, right? They're not going to be staying. I think that works. Okay, I think I took care of water, electricity. Oh, I didn't put any electricity up here. Let me do that. Sweet. Okay. We're going to go ahead and hit unpause, and we're going to see what happens. Because we're losing money right now. So once people start moving in, hopefully that will fix it. Economy panel lets you handle money. Budget. Oh, I don't have a lot of stuff at all anymore. I do like we get all these little, like... Oh, do they rebrand this? Maybe. I don't know. I'll close that for now. Okay, let's pick up the pace a little bit. No one's coming in. Well, that's a little awkward. Oh, there we go. We got some people. So, again, first goal is to just get in the green. Let me pause again because I'm getting nervous. Extend more of these roads. Oh, I did the one-way roads again. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit play. I'm just trying to extend the amount of, like, development space we have, just to meet that demand. And then cover it with water as well. Okay. What we got here? So, people are moving in. We've got industry going. We've got some shops. Did I mess that up? I did. I put the shops in the main strip. That's fine. Okay. We will just see where that takes us. I'm hoping that we'll end up in the green before having to spend more money. It's kind of just a waiting game to see what happens now. So we do notice that our money that we're losing is going down. So that's good. Just get into the green, folks. Just get into the green. Access the info panel. Oh, God. Okay. Because as our population increases, we're going to deal with road congestion. We're going to deal with all sorts of fun things. I don't even know what made me want to play this game. It was just kind of an idea that I had of just like, oh, here's a game I haven't checked out in a little while. So while we're kind of waiting for this, I can get into sort of things we have going on behind the scenes. We got a video uploaded yesterday on youtube.com/josh117. It's the first video of our Minecraft series that we're going to finally try to do for the, like, 6th time. Additionally, live streams from last week are also up on that channel. We played Satisfactory, Hogwarts Legacy, and Halo. A Halo project will be going on, going through the main Halo games, partnering with different people who like those different games, culminating in a 4-player co-op of all of our favorite Halo game. Funnily enough, everyone answered the same one. So, love that. I'm hoping that I will be able to do a Satisfactory series in some degree, whether it is YouTube or Twitch. Okay, we need some more electricity. Do we just not have enough, maybe? Oh, we need a second wind turbine, but we can't afford one yet. Okay. We're going to have to just kind of hope and pray, that we get to having enough money before people lose their electricity completely. What's that other symbol for? I don't know. Sewage. Why is your sewage backing up? I have it connected via the water lines. Oh, is that not being powered? Why is that not being powered? Okay, we're having some small problems, but that's okay. So what happens if I do that? Does that fix the sewage issue? Not quite. Oh, well, we're going to have a backup of sewage because we don't have enough power. Right? Is that how that's going to work? Yeah. Yeah, that's how it's going to work. Okay. So I did mess that up. I can see. Okay. Problem solving skills. Right? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to first get out of that view. Why is it so... Okay. We've got to figure this out somehow. So we're not getting enough power. So we're going to refund everything that is not along this main line because it's just not getting to where we needed to get to. Okay? That's our first step. That gets us a little bit of money back. Now we're back to 4,000. Let's delete... Can I delete some of these houses? Yes, but it doesn't really get me anything. Okay. Let's do... If I delete the roads... No, that also doesn't get me anything. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So, here's my idea. If I delete the houses... Like, if I delete these back roads, get rid of them, nix them, right? Then that's going to be less power we're using, right? No, my electricity availability still goes way down. Electricity consumption is much lower than electricity production. Okay, so that means I need to downsize my other areas as well. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to... Let me see here. What can we realistically get rid of? This. Right? That gets rid of some of them. And then we could try to... we can't really get rid of any more of our suburbs here. Unless we delete the abandoned buildings, which we can do. I guess we can sell the power lines back here. I'm wondering if, because again, reducing consumption, right? Maybe move the waste one up a bit closer. Yeah, that's an idea that makes a lot more sense, actually. Drain pipe needed. Where? But yeah, I'll move the waste one closer. That might help. I'm just nervous about it because I don't want the wastewater to get into our actual water, right? Okay, let's try playing that and see what happens. We're still losing money. Do Do we have enough power? We still don't quite have enough power. Let me see if I can sell this and then get rid of these. Okay, we still have too much energy consumption. So we're going to get rid of the shopping area. And that might solve our problem. Okay. So we were able to get rid of enough. I'll go ahead and remove the abandoned houses. Sweet. Okay, we're hovering right at that dangerous level of too much energy consumption. Oh, right, because I zoned all this for residential. Okay, hold on. We need to remove all of this zoning here. And remove this here. And we're back in a bad state of power again. But progress, right? I think we're still gaining money. We're losing citizens. Current power output does not match the city's needs. Yeah, I could see that. It's a work in progress for sure. Let me get rid of that and then redo that. Just get that there. Okay. So let me dezone some of this. That way the houses go away. And let me just dezone the shopping completely. Because most of my tax revenue is coming from the residential that we saw. Okay. So we're still in the green for money. Yeah, at least we're gaining money. You're right. Oh, honestly, I didn't think that it was going to be this rough of a start. I guess I didn't remember as much as I thought I did. We are losing on our money, amount of money that we're making, so hold on. I should have built two. Okay, now we have less energy production. That doesn't make any sense. Why is our production gone down? Maybe it's not the production gone down. Maybe I'm just stupid. Okay. Can I sell some of the piping, maybe? Can I do that? And get some money back? Again, the electricity is the problem. So let me dezone a little bit more. And then let me get rid of a little bit more of the industry. Okay, we went into the red again. Add a little bit of residential. It's such a weird little dance that we're playing here. Because I can't get any loans yet. You unlock that when you get a higher population. Okay, I think this one... I think this might be a bust. We're going to restart. So we're going to do Toronto version 2. Because we're just not making the money. So, hopefully I can be a bit quicker with the process of building. Let's try this again. Toronto version 2. Yay, get it for Toronto version 2. All right. Now I can build what I actually wanted to build. So, main highway, right? If I can select the right thing. Leave me alone. Let me do my thing. You won't let me do my thing? Fine. Here's what I normally do. We go off to one side. We go up And then I try to build vertically, but I don't remember how to do that now. So we're just going to go across. Okay? Then we go down, and we go like that. That forms my main highway. Very rough idea. Roads come out. And then they loop back around at some point. Maybe like that. And then like that. And then that. And then that. Okay. Much better grid system, right? And then industry does a similar thing over here. And I separate the two. Because I don't want my civilians choking on pollution and whatnot. Okay. And then we can put some shopping. Maybe we have like a one-way road going a little bit up and then here and then there like that. So can I change this by any chance? How do I? Basic roads, decorated roads, public transport roads, two-way roads. Yeah, since it's giving me the option, we remove these and we just do one-way roads. The reason for that is to have like better traffic flow starting off. So one-way roads, and we already have the basic structure because we have all the points here. Space is already occupied. How? What is occupying it? There we go. Sweet. So traffic just flows better. Now, when we zone, we can come in here, do all of this. And again, like I said, avoid doing the main roadway. And then we got some shopping. And then industry. Again, just putting the industry away from the shopping and the residential because of pollution. Okay, so power, let's do that again, right? We experimented already. We found out that one is not good enough. So we got to go with 2. We got to go with at least 2. We're just going to make a little power line system in between them. And then have this come out here. And then literally just kind of like snake our way through the residential area. There we go. And then water, right? So let's look at where the water tank's supposed to go. Again, upstream, and then the pipe leading out goes downstream. We're going to get that thing as far as we possibly can. There we go. And now build the water pipes. Again, you just have to cover where everybody's going to be living. Like living, working, operating, that sort of thing. There we go. And we'll have that connect to that. Just to make sure that's covered too. Okay. We have 9,000 left. We're using all of our money this time. I'm not going to like slack off and release this early. So we're going to make an additional road this way. And then this way. And that. And we're going to back that up just a little bit. A little bit like that. And then boom. And what we're going to do is for this is already a one-lane road, right? We're going to have it come off of this. That is not a one-way road. basically it's like an exit. It's like a highway exit. It's like a very simple version of a highway exit. And that will supply this little part that we're building down here. And it makes it so then we avoid having too many four-way intersections. Again, it's just going to congest things up. So we can actually do all of this. Except for where the two-way road is. I don't really want to do that. I don't want to have all the traffic there, but everything afterwards is fair game. Okay, that should be good. Okay. Let's, because we have some shopping here. We've got the industry here. We know how big all those have to be. Let's do this. Right, we got, the water is not covering the new space. Same with electricity. Good job, me. 10 out of 10 on that one. What is it? Oh, I already have to destroy homes because I didn't build the power infrastructure correctly. Not enough money. Great. So great. So good. Okay. Maybe we'll at least have enough to power the things now. So now we wait. Now we wait and see. Did I do it correctly this time? We will find out. Let me get rid of a lot of this zoning over here just because it's going to be out of the power. Just for now. And here we go. Now we see. What was I talking about earlier? Oh, other projects and stuff. So this is one of those games I just randomly decided to jump into, pulled from my Steam library. I talked about the Halo project, Lethal Company project will be happening, and we'll finally be able to beat Minecraft, guys. That'll be fun. Did I power the store area? Nope. No, I did not. Great. And it's right next to it as well. It's like a okay, let me get rid of the zoning there just so I don't have to deal with that right now. Okay. And again, we're just keeping an eye on different issues and stuff. So how's everybody doing? I'm just tired. But other than that, I'm good. Hey, Forrest. Glad you can make it. Good to see you. Good to see you, Farand. One of the things I was talking about earlier that would be relevant is we started a series yesterday for Minecraft to finally beat it. I believe I mentioned you by your Forest's name in the video. I'm pretty sure I did. I think that was the version that I did that in. Talk about our previous adventures and whatnot. We're in Toronto version 2, and we're trying to build this city. I always like how the game looks. All right. We just gotta wait now. Now it's just a waiting game. We just gotta wait for our money to recover now. Yeah, I know, right? I was thinking about that. I was like, Ramona doesn't ever come over here. It's okay. The difference in the games that Mel and I play is significant enough to where it makes sense. On any particular musical genre. What? I just meant like the how you and I think we played and beat the Ender Dragon, and that was one of the only times I've ever beaten it. Little Hamlet. And look, we can get loans. Can I get a loan? Oh, I have $16,000 now. So yeah, first milestone done, right? That's kind of where we have to get to in order to do literally anything else. So now we can zone all of this up here as shopping. Just avoid the main road part. So we don't want to cause any traffic and congestion and things. Let me get rid of these little squares. There we go. Nice, nice. Okay, so let's zone all this down here now because now I can afford to power it. Just build that straight through. It's covered by water, right? Yes. Okay. Now we're in a much better position, right? We've unlocked emergency services. We've unlocked the garbage, which I usually put somewhere in the industrial area because of the pollution. And we have a medical clinic that we can add as well. So we're gonna actually put that probably right here, I would think, unless I want to put it inside of the residential area. I'm trying to think of like what would cover the best. I think just putting it here would cover the best. Yeah, put it on the main road, right? Yeah, I'll see that. And then we've got an elementary school. Cool. So we can do that once we get to 10,000, back to 10,000. And a landfill. That's fun. We like landfills, not really. So we're going to build, just for now, we're just going to build a road out this way and just stick a landfill there. Just to cover that. I don't remember exactly when that comes into play, but just to make sure we have it. Just to check that box off. Yeah, I definitely won't let her know that. It's definitely not public knowledge or anything. But that being said, the honesty is appreciated, and the support for the community itself is appreciated, right? Speaking on a real term for a second, we always really appreciate the support that we do get. And you're allowed to like different things. That's totally fine. That's true. You don't really watch Hogwarts Legacy, etc. That's fair. We built the city. Oh, the song reference. My bad. But yeah, have a good night, Ramona. Thank you for swinging by. Oh, it's an interesting game. Okay. Look at that. I chose an interesting one. Look at that. Just because you mentioned it is interesting, there is a City Skylines like this, and then a City Skylines 2. So there's 2 of them. Oh no, we're gonna run out of production again, or energy production again. Loans. Can I get a loan? Can I get a loan? Okay. So we're gonna just put 2 more windmills here, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. You know what? No, 3 more. I don't care. I don't want to have a panic moment like that ever again. I'm just gonna connect that. Okay, now we're thriving. Now we're talking. Never played City Skylines before. It's been on my list for a long time. That's fair. It's very fun for me. Urban design has kind of been a little secret interest I've had for a while. I remember talking to my parents about it, and they were just like, "Don't do that. Why would you do that?" So I never did it. Unfortunate, right? But it was something that I took a class for in college just because I was curious about it. And we underestimate how much of our lives are designed by people who do urban design and urban planning. All your roads, that's what that is, right? So, I mean, I've decided, right, that these people have this main road that they just take. Oh, I need to add something. My bad. No, I don't want to do that. I was going to add like a little road so people can come back. That's not my problem. They can deal with that interchange. Balance City. I've never heard of that one. Feel free to elaborate a little bit on what it is, maybe a couple of the differences you know about between what you've seen here so far in that game. Original Sim City. That's a good question. When did the original Sim City come out? I'm just genuinely curious. 1989, you were right. That's before we existed. Look at you remembering details and information. It's almost like you're smart or something. Who would have guessed that, though? The nice thing about these loans as well is the weekly cost of them just gets added right to your income statement, so you don't even have to worry about it. Like that 403 is just added into the bank balance down here. It's very nice. So now we're kind of just hanging out for a minute because I want to see how things develop. I kind of want to see where our like traffic is going to be, where our noise pollution's going to be, all those sorts of things. It's why you can't put shops and stuff next to houses and things. It creates a lot of noise pollution. And there's a lot of noise pollution over here too. So that's why I avoid putting people's homes there. Pollution as well, right? You got all this over here. You don't want that near your residence. Wind. Oh, that was just for the turbines. That's why I put them up there. What is this? Health. Yeah, we got the thing. Citizen happiness. That's all over the place. Residential happiness is 45%. Yikes. Okay, landfill usage is none. Education. Right, because we got to build our first school, which we almost have enough money for. Worthy village. Reach population of 900. So we can get a second loan. We can get a fire department, police department. We're going to take out one of those loans in a second here. I'm going to make an elementary school first. We're going to try to put it in the middle. And then we're going to take out a loan because I want to get my police force going and I want to get my fire department going. So police and fire. Perfect. Just to have those bases covered, right? So crime can be taken care of, fires can be taken care of. So a lot of it you just get to put on the back burner. Where did I get all that money from? Was that how much I got when oh, the loan was pretty big. I didn't realize that. We're going to pay off our smaller one, just so I don't have to worry about it. And looks like we might need a bit more shopping. So here's what I'm thinking. We can just take a little bit of a different road here. And for now, just kind of scattered about. What I really wanted to do is make money and then like redevelop the whole thing afterwards. Basically, it's a 2D city building game, but the entire city is built like a seesaw. So while you are building it, you have to balance it and different things happen like fires, robberies, and stuff. Oh, okay. So kind of quite a few similarities to here. I played the original on an SNES emulator. Oh man, I gotta get my emulators back up and running. That's how we played Pokemon. That's how all of it started, was off Nintendo emulators. Speaking of that, I'm gonna get to that in a second. It's what I used to do because my neighbor had it on there. We would play it a lot. There's something so welcoming about the graphics and design. 2000 is a lot more detail with an isometric view instead of a bird's eye. Yeah, right? Yeah. So, Pokemon Day, right? That's happening on Thursday. My stream on that day is to be decided. Stay tuned for that. I just want to plug that real quick. Okay, let me see here. How do I want to do this? I kind of want a road to come down this way. And then maybe like here? Because I kind of want this to be like a background service road. So we're going to be able to put more houses here. And then here. Just not on that back road. I kind of want people to be able to drive up and down it. In case traffic gets too congested here, backup plan. So let me extend the water. And then electricity should expand itself, but I'll just kind of help it a little bit. Aren't we glad we bought so many windmills? We already need more. I can set policies. I'm not going to mess with those anymore. But yeah, that's how this whole channel thing started, was I was doing live streams off of Pokemon emulators. Does anybody remember the first game we played? I'm just kidding. That's not going to be easy to remember. It was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I didn't say that very clearly. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. All the way back in the day, it was Red Rescue Team. Okay, we need a little bit of an extension here, and a little bit of extension here. But then I think we did Explorers of Sky as well. I think we still have Gates to Infinity and DX to play at some point, if that's something that people are interested in seeing. So if we look at our traffic, our congestion is a little bit congested here, which I expected. That's kind of what the one-way roads are supposed to help with. Is dealing with that. There should be a screen where I can view stop signs, but I don't think I have that yet. That's fine. We're still in the green. We're doing really well. And I think we need to buy some more land. So how do we do that? No, that's the pause menu. What about this? Areas. There we go. So I guess we should go that way. Well, maybe we need more space for residential. Purchase for 5,000. Are they all the same price? No, these ones are significantly cheaper. Let's go ahead and get that. So then we can expand our residential a little bit. How do I get out of this view? There we go. Okay. So let me see. I need to use one-way roads for this. But I don't quite know how. And I don't remember how to build elevated roads. Is this going to let me know? Is this going to tell me? Elevation. Okay. That might help. Let me see here. I'm going to wait till the daytime so I can see. But yeah, I kind of want to build more housing over here. And then maybe this, what was going to be a service road, maybe that's the main ways that people get to it. Oh, do we need some water over here? Yeah, we do. There we go. So yeah, Sea Skylines for me is just a classic game that I could just sit down and enjoy and play. Hopefully we get to the daytime here in a second. What's our next milestone? I don't think I can see it. Okay. Close that. Electricity. Okay, that's just that screen. Traffic routes? Is that what I'm looking for? Junctions. Yes! Okay. This needs to be a stop sign. Because this one-way road situation, excuse me, should be the default. That traffic should flow 100% unobstructed. The neighborhoods is going to be a problem. But we'll see. So are we back in daytime yet? Yes. Okay, so let's pause. And let's rebuild these roads here. It's going to get rid of... Oh. Shoot. Okay, I can't rebuild this one. Okay, that might be okay. Let me see what I can do here. So what I could do is have this come out. I'm trying to figure out how to lift it up. Maybe we'll hold off on that. So here's what we'll do instead. We will do... Let's get rid of this for now. And we're going to... Okay, I see the vision. Here's what we're going to do. This becomes a one-way road. If only it was this easy to build roads in real life. And then, comes out here. This is an extremely expensive endeavor. So we'll get to that in a second. But basically, this will become a literal service road, and then it'll break off, go over here, and come back. So just to replace that for now, but we need more money before we do it. You know what? Let's take out a loan, and I'm going to get that. So get it like that, and then like that. And apologies if you hear the dogs in the background. That's just gonna happen. There's nothing I can do about them, unfortunately. It's just gonna happen. Alright, so we got this residential area here. And we can continue it across this way. Just again with this one lane road here. We can have different, like, sections, essentially. There we go. That doesn't look weird at all, does it? Now, I'm looking at this more and I'm like, you know, the amount of benefit that I'm getting for this isn't exactly the most. But that's okay. Maybe this can be like, you know, high class people or something. I don't know. Maybe this is where you go to like get away from the hustle and bustle of the main city or something. Maybe this becomes, you know, the rich part of town or something. I don't know. Roleplay it however you want. Just trying to get every little square. There we go. Right. And then I have to cross the river. And then same with the water. All right. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I like building huge bridges like that. I think it's so cool. But yeah, so now that those one-way roads act as a bit of a highway, and they get you to and from those locations pretty easily. And that deals with more residential housing. The SOCSs. I don't know what that's referencing. So, overall, pretty successful. The only catch is that we have 2 loans that we're in the process of paying out. Thanks to that crazy little project. I guess we could also just add another little road going down here. And then maybe... Oh, we got a tiny town, which gives us more money. Get a little more residential there. All right. So what do we get? We get parks and plazas and unique buildings. Okay. Maybe putting a park over here would have been a better use of the space. Hold on, I have an idea. Get rid of parts of this road, make it do that, and then have a regular road coming off of it with just the park. Can I put it in the neighborhood with the other one? I could, yeah. We got build a public library. Oh, heck yeah. It's not really serving a lot of people, though, is it? Doesn't really get too far. Your shorter bridge looks abridged. Ha! From the outsiders. It's pronounced like the start of socials because that's what it's short for. They were like the rich people. Oh, that's an intricate one there. Nice. Okay. I like that. You know, it's not much, but it's honest work. You know what I mean? And how are we doing with traffic? Oh, this is a problem. That is a huge problem. Okay. I wonder if I made that a one-way road, what would happen to that? Because then it just becomes very smooth. So I wonder then what happens to the traffic. Here, let me go back into where I saw the stop signs. Okay. I'm just curious as to what that would change. Looks like that kind of fixes it. Okay, sweet. Are people actually using this? Or am I just crazy? They're kind of using it. 4-lane, one-way road. Oh, that's right. I'm going to have to, like, extend these. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's do that now. Before I forget to. Unless I don't have enough money to, which is entirely possible. Let's just keep the money going. Because if I did that, 1440. I don't have enough money to redo all of it, so we're just going to leave it for now. Oh yeah, good night, because it's now 2 a.m. where you are. So yeah, have a good night. Thank you for swinging by tonight. Glad to have you. We're going to be going for probably another minute or two, because we try to keep these about an hour. Okay, so we need more industry, so let's do that. It's another one-way road. Good lord. We still need more residential? I just built more. Built more. Can I can't buy another one. Okay, I thought I could. It might have been a better idea to go down. I can zone around the park, right? Couldn't I do that? Must be so peaceful living down there. Here, let me add another little area down here. Just gotta get all their utilities. Gotta get another wind turbine because we're running out. That might be a bit too close. Noise pollution wise. No, it doesn't look like it. I would definitely want to live a tiny... Our wind turbine's the only power source in the game. They're the first one. So we have a coal power plant, but it costs 19,000, and that's going to give me a lot of pollution. So I'm kind of just trying to avoid it, but it is a lot better than the wind turbines. The wind turbines do like 8. The coal power plant does 40. So realistically, it is better. But, you know, sometimes I just try to avoid doing it based on that cost. Boomtown. That's really funny. Okay, it looks like we get a new area, so let me quickly get that because we were just talking about how useful it would be. Cool. So now I can expand the residential down the way that I actually want to. So I can expand it off of this road. Have it come back this way, and then bang into there. And then maybe have it come into here as well. There we go, just to deal with that rising need. Oh, we need schools. Schools are important. We got to make sure our people are educated. Now we have an elementary school on this side. I guess we need one over here too. Everybody's so spread out. Here, let's make a little, tiny little road that way and stick a school on it. There we go. We have $918 now. SimCity does something like that too. You get to choose between the coal power and nuclear power plant, but the nuclear plant costs twice as much. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, realistically, I should have tried to use one of my loans to get it, just to be more efficient. But I didn't, so here we are. All right, well, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. Thank you all so much for jumping in and hanging out and saying hello. This was kind of a spur of the moment idea that I had, so I'm glad that it went smoothly. Obviously, if you're not already, be sure to hit that follow button if you enjoyed what you saw today and future projects. If Halo, Lethal Company, or Satisfactory, these kinds of games, if they speak to you, you know, go ahead and hit that. On YouTube as well, same username, that's where all of our VODs go, as well as video series that we're currently working on. The projects there are Minecraft and Lethal Company. And yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching, hanging out. Ramona and Forrest, thank you for being active and chatting and saying hi. Anybody else who had to be in there just watching, hanging out, Hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some Hogwarts Legacy. And then on Thursday, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a surprise game. You'll have to tune in then to see what it is. With that, have a good night, everybody. And Mort. I didn't forget. And Mort. Good night.